Hello, welcome back to this channel, or welcome to this channel. My name is Jackie and I'm obsessed with planners, journals, and Halloween. It's finally here, October is finally here, or almost here, because of course I'm filming this still in September, but anyhow, it's finally here, my favorite season, which is Halloween season. And since I'm going to be celebrating at home this year, and hopefully you are as well, or at least celebrating it in a safe way, and also I hope you are safe, I've decided that maybe it will be interesting to do a special series here in my channel, because I just love celebrating and decorating and making everything about Halloween, so why not do that with my channel as well? So for the first video of this series, I decided to go with a planner lineup checking. So I will talk about the planners that I'm actually using, what I have changed at this point of the year, and of course we'll also be talking a little bit about what I intend to do for next year, because talking about planners and what I plan to use as a planner, it's all this channel is about, right? So if you wanna see that, just keep watching. Okay, so we have Zero here, and he will be with us throughout this whole month just to bring us luck and some spoopiness. So I will leave him here, and I will start with my actual planners, or things that are like doing the function of planners, which are my bullet journals. And I will start with my Archer and Olive bullet journal. I've been using these, not this specific one, but an Archer and Olive B6 bullet journal since July, and I really enjoy it. And up until a week or 2 weeks ago, I was only using these as a planner for everything, for work, for personal things, for YouTube, for social media, for everything. I started reading the book Bullet Journal, and I was just loving it, and I was just like, yes, this will work for me. So I was really into this, and I will show you just a little bit of the beginning pages. So I will move Zero up here. And I have a couple of videos showing you my Archer and Olive bullet journals, and the last one was the October setup that I will link here and down in the description box if you want to check that out. But this was really working for me, and it still is. I'm still using this specific bullet journal, but I realized I was just decorating the beginning of the month, and then for the weekly views, and I cannot show you that because it's super personal, but I was just basically doing the bullet journal system and just creating lists, and I was kind of feeling bad about that because Archer and Olive has such a beautiful and high quality paper that I was just using to write down lists. So I was also wanting to try something new, which is my little thing that is in this Mina Perhonen birds cover from last year, and I'm going to show you, which is my Hobonichi A6 day free, and I got this from Amazon. It is still 2020, so I got it really cheap, and I decided to try it as a bullet journal, not so artistical, even though I add some quotes and some colors sometimes, but it's mainly functional. So I started using both. And what I do is basically, this one is my creative outlet, is where I will create spreads and try to paint and just have fun in a more artistical way once a month when I do the monthly spreads. And then I will do very simplistic weekly spreads where I use the Plant Braid Bride. Hello, Editing Jackie here, and what I was very poorly trying to say was plant-based bride, and she has an awesome YouTube channel. You should totally check her out. She has beautiful, aesthetically beautiful videos with aesthetically pleasing bullet journals. She's very artistic and her spreads are amazing. Rolling week or weekly, I think that's how she call it, and I will link the video where she explains there down below because I cannot show you mine. but I can also do a video about that if you want to see how I use this. So here I will have basically the monthly decorated, and then very simple weekly spreads where I will just have the days of the week in one side of the page, and then my rolling task list right here. So it will be a monthly and weekly view. And then here in my day free, in the A6, I will just basically do all my scheduling on the monthly view, so it's kind of a future log, because I realized I really miss in having like a bullet journal that I have to structure everything. I really miss having like a more structured place for a future log. So I'm using these monthly pages of the day free as a future log where I will add appointments. I do not have a lot of appointments, but and I will also like plan what I need to read for my thesis and what I want to, I don't know, the videos that I want to publish and things like that. It will go everything here. And then throughout the week, I will just keep adding lists each day. So basically each page will be for a day, and I will use it just like that functional bullet journal method system where I will just add the bullets and I will write what I need to do that day or things that pop up in my head, and I can just write and write and write, and I'm okay because it's the day free. It was not that expensive. It's not like 160 GSM paper that I should be watercoloring or doing like more creative stuff. So I've been loving doing these, and they kind of both work together. So I have like a more functional bullet journal, if you will, and then a more decorated and creative one. And that's basically all I've been using, both for work and personal life, since I'm not having a lot of appointments for work. I was not feeling the need to separate the categories anymore, and I was just using everything together. Spoiler alert, that will probably change for next year. I will probably go back to a cousin or at least an A5 day free for my work, because I will have to basically finish writing my thesis next year, not last year, oh my god. But yeah, so I will probably have to switch to a bigger size, but for now I'm using the B6 Archer and Olive and the A6 Hobonichi Day Free as my main planner system, and I could do with just one of them, but I just wanted to try the day free. This is my first day free, and also I want to keep using the Archer and Olive as a more decorative and creative space in my planner journey. Okay, so another thing that is kind of a planner is my passport size traveler's notebook. I have a couple of videos about my setup of this particular book, and I will also link them down in the description box. And this was basically my everyday carry planner, but since I'm not leaving my home a lot and I don't have all those appointments, I've been using it basically for notes. So what I have in here is like a monthly view. So I will just mark down appointments that I have. So let me open for November. I don't have anything yet. But the idea was that if I'm out and about and someone says like, oh, should we do something, I don't know, on November 6th, which is my birthday. So I will just come here and write it down, and then I will move that or migrate that to my actual planner. But that haven't been working because we are not leaving our homes a lot. So yeah, then I also have the weekly view, and these I'm basically just using to track down my insulin intake because I'm diabetic, if you didn't know. So it's basically just diabetes management in this section. And then I just have a notebook from Muji, and I need to switch because I ended the book, and you can see here that I was just writing down the villagers that I want from Animal Crossing right here, but it ended, and this is just for random notes, so I will write down anything like from shopping lists to random thoughts and things I want to do. It's just a really nice size, and even not leaving my home a lot. And how many times can I say that? Anyhow, even though I'm not actually using this as an everyday carry planner, I still use this to walk around my house, and whenever I need to write something down that I don't really know where to write it, it's not like permanent, I will go back to this one. So it's a really important thing in my planning system, or at least in the way I think and the way I organize my thoughts, that I will keep using it. And now we are moving on to more journal style things. So first I have this happy planner. This is the seasonal, it is the classic size, and I'm sorry about all the glare, let me switch a little bit, but I really love this cover. It's the first one, and this was something new that I introduced in my last planner lineup video that I will also link up here and down in the description box. You already know, I don't have to say that every time, but I've been actually really enjoying using these. And let me zoom you out a little bit, because this thing is big and it's not fitting here. Okay, now we have more space, so let me just open it so we will stop the glare a little bit. So I've been actually really enjoying, and I've been using this since July, and it's basically a memory keeping planner or journal. For me, it's a journal because I'm writing after the event. So I started on July, and I've been really having fun with this, to be honest. I like just adding washi tapes and stickers and not having to worry a lot. I do not keep showing you this planner because it's just something different that I just started using. It's not really the style of my channel and what I usually share here, but I've been having fun basically just using happy planner stickers and just stickerating everything. Here I created a mosaic with some leftover papers that I had, and I tried to create like monochrome spreads, but I realized I prefer more colorful ones, but it worked very well for July, and I really enjoyed it. Then for August, I don't know why, I just kind of stopped using it, and I had to come back to it at the beginning of September. So you will see that the spreads are not good at all because I was just doing after the fact and kind of just, okay, let me use some of the summer stickers because they are not really my favorite. And yeah, it's not very good, but I was still having a lot of fun with this. Here you can see how honest I was. I'm so ready for fall. I have no idea what happened, so I added stickers instead because that was what I was doing basically. And I was not even keeping tracking any of my journals of what was happening here. And this was the last week of July. And then of course, when I was already feeling like the fall breeze outside, I just went back on it, all happy because the stickers for fall are super pretty. I love this divider. I think it's one of my favorites. And whenever I think of fall, I already start thinking about Halloween, and then I want to decorate everything in my planner life, in my real life, in my professional life, like everything. I just want to put Halloween all over my thesis basically. And I just went back to it and I really enjoy. This is how the month is looking for now. I will just keep adding things because we are at the last week of September, so I will probably finish this today actually, because it's today is the last Sunday of September. But this is how it looks, and I'm still using basically just happy planner stickers with some here's Kina prints and some other like small stickers that I have in my collection. So it's been a great way for me to use all of those stickers, and I really like the result, and this really relaxes me because it's not like my journal that I need to think about what I'm going to do, or my bullet journal that I'm thinking about what I'm going to paint and a theme and anything. I can just come here and just open a particular sticker book and just stickerate everything. So it's kind of a mindless thing that I can do if I just don't want to think a lot about what I'm doing, but just relax and not think about anything else as well. So yeah, I know it sounds complicated, but yeah, I really enjoy doing this and creating these spreads. And this is this week. Today is the 27th of September. So today, later on, I will just sit down by myself, grab a cup of tea, another one, and just stickerate everything and kind of write here and there the major events of the week. So I will keep doing that for October and for the rest of the planner. Basically, I haven't bought any other happy planners, and I don't think I will buy another one until the end of this one, which goes up until the end of next year, unless they release something that I fall completely in love with. But I don't think that will happen, because this one is just the perfect one for me, because you don't have those decorations here in the middle section that I don't really like. And also the same with the weekly, so we don't have that in the monthly section and neither in the weekly section. So I really love that. I love the colors, I love the dividers, I love the discs. I haven't changed a thing in this planner, so I haven't changed the cover or the discs or anything, because I love it, and I will probably keep using these for next year as well. Finally, we have, of course, my Chunky Monkey, my beloved and well-loved and well-used Hobonichi A6. This is my main journal that I open every single day. Sometimes it's just a journal, sometimes it's a sticker journal, sometimes it's an art journal, so it is kind of my chameleon. Is that the way that we say chameleon? Yeah. And I just love it so much. I'm not going to show it to you because it's personal and it's not that pretty always, to be honest. This is how it's looking. I already have a couple of videos talking about this chunky planner, and I will also link them for you if you want to check that out. But this is the situation of the spine. This little part is coming out, but the rest is still holding up pretty good, and we still have a couple more months to go, and this is the situation that I have for now. And I try to use this every single day. Sometimes I will go a couple of days without actually using it, but then I will go back right into it because I love this, and I will keep using an A6 next year. I already talked a little about that in my Hobonichi hauls. I'm just not sure if I will go with the Avec or if I will go with the full book. That I haven't bought it because I just bought the English version, but I really like the Japanese version, so maybe we have another haul coming soon. But yeah, maybe. I love these guys so much. And finally, we have my Traveler's Notebook regular size. And this one, I don't use every single day, not even every single week, not even every single month. Because here I just have a book that I just go back to it and write whenever I feel like I need more space just to write and not do any decoration. So basically, whenever I'm feeling a little bit down or a little bit sad, or I'm just having those anxiety moments that I just need to write down a lot of things. So I also have like a monthly view here that I'm not really using it, so I won't talk a lot about that. But sometimes I will just come and decorate these because I have the notebook right here. Then I just have like a blank pages one that I will sometimes add some collage and some things and just write down. And actually spread, this is a graph one, not spread, a notebook that I will just write down all my thoughts and things whenever I feel the need to write more. And of course I don't have the space in my A6, so I will come here, or it's usually when it's something sad or something that is just making me feel a lot of anxiety. So I don't want that within my journal. I just want to put that on paper and close this and never look back at it, basically. So that's how I use this. But I will also be adding another spread here because for October I will be doing a couple of journal and art challenges that I hopefully will be able to share here with you. And I will add a watercolor insert right here so I can create those challenges spreads. And I also have another Archer and Olive book coming my way, which is for something really special that I want to do for October, and it is one of their Halloween limited editions books that I will add a photo here of what I'm getting, so you won't have to be curious about that. But hopefully they will arrive earlier, but they are actually scheduled to arrive like on the 20th of October, so it will be maybe too late for what I intend to do, but we will talk more about that soon, and hopefully they will arrive before the scheduled date. Okay, so here's everything I've been using for like this end of September, beginning of October, and I do believe throughout October some things will change because of course I have new things coming up. If that happens, then by the beginning of November I will film another update video for you. Let me know what you've been using, what you have changed up from your planner lineup. And once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your kind words. I really appreciate them. And I will see you very soon. Bye bye.